Hey, I see you. How you doing? Catching up on some of my reading. Laying here on the couch. Here's a bachelor's paradise. Hey, Mystique, how you doing? How was your fest, your concert you went to, or your musical event? I've got stuff for night, scotch, stuff for day, coffee, and stuff for all the time, water. That's my chip clip on the left. I probably should have the TV on muted, see how the storm's doing. But I don't. Hey, Ann, how you doing? Daisy's in Hilton Head. She wanted to hit the road. Oh, okay. Oh, concert was good. That's good. Next week, I think. Next week. We had to get all the permits for the septic and all that. Hey, look at that guy's putting koi in a pond. Nah, the storm's dead. He's already sent me videos of it. It's not going to hit Hilton Head. It's east of there and moving northward. It's died. They don't even have any rain. Yeah, it's nothing. Storms don't do anything to Hilton Head. The first hurricane in 100 years hit there a couple years ago. Oh, I believe it, Ann. Yeah. No, I get it. Just partying, reading books. Yeah, Daisy's a good dog. Oh, yeah, I've been getting online too much lately. Not really. I've been catching up on my reading. I just ordered a bunch of books too. I'll be getting next week about 20 books. I'm getting Playboy, Hustler, Penthouse, Gent. I'm going to be well rounded. Hey, Paranormal. Hey, Penny. I'm picking out all the wood and stuff for my place. Lately, I've been interested in trying to bring back the long-leafed pine tree around here better. Most of them were cut down last 100 years. It's an interesting tree. Longleaf pines. They're hard. They're not easy to grow. I mean, none of them are hard to grow. You put the damn thing in the ground, water it, and hope it grows. It's not like I'm playing piano to it every night. I'm gonna give it a whirl. I have to order this thing offline today. It's this thing you like step on that makes like the perfect size elongated hole you could place the seedling in. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Yeah, I don't really care about a home, tell you the truth. I almost just took this one over, but I thought, nah, what the hell? I'll just try this new one. I'm getting this. Long story short, when I get on something, it's tough to get me off it. I don't do anything else. And I've been on this long leaf pine thing. Anyway, long story short. So Marty, my buddy, he buys this factory in Union Point, and historically, the old beams for textile factories built in the 1890s, around the turn of the century, were constructed of these type beams. Back then, right? It was a long time ago. you were looking at construction. They weren't really into the environment that much, just trying to get a job done. Anyway, it's called Heart Pine, Heart. So quite a bit of this building's going to be torn down and there's going to be new things constructed. And anyway, we had an expert come in from University of Georgia. Now, mind you, this sounds impressive, but I'll explain it. The value of the timber and the beams in this factory, it's about $2 million. Now you think, oh, that's great, but here's the deal. Yeah, $2 million retail. And you need expensive stuff to deconstruct and demolish old buildings. High ceilings, safety bullshit, OSHA, blah, blah, blah. But if you look at longleaf pines, you're lucky to find the heart pine from 200-year-old pines. And it's almost impossible to find the heart pine of 400-year-old pines. If you look, there's a place called Goodwin's out of Canopy, Florida. They're specialists in this. And on one hand, I mean, the wood's already been cut down, made into a factory. It's time to deconstruct it, blah, blah, blah. But by the time you get this wood out of there, it's not easy. You have to take all the nails out of it. You have to clean it. You have to kiln dry it again. And you have to plane it. So even though 2 million sounds like something impressive, you'd probably be lucky to have a company come in and give you 200 grand to do the whole job. Just because there's so much bullshit associated with it. So right now, it's like, on one hand, I want to keep some of that wood because I'm never going to have another chance to get a hold of some 400-year-old heart pine timber. It's just not going to happen. Super expensive, super hard to find. It'd be like getting a California redwood and making a boat out of it. So that's my latest project lately. And I've talked to these people. I have to take some pictures. I don't know that I'm capable of deconstructing this myself. But anyway, along the way, I started learning a lot about these longleaf pines. Look it up. It's pretty interesting, really. And I want to plant some myself, getting this special tool. I'll be dead before they're 6 feet tall, probably. But I'd like to, try it. Yeah. Super labor intensive. Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's not like easy. It's like look at the patterns though on you're going to have a hard time even finding. Go on Google. Goodwin's has some videos. Actually, the guy in the videos I talked to, he's a hell of a nice guy. But on one hand, it'd be cool. This building has to be taken down. It's not repairable. And on the other hand, it's not like we really need the money. And I'd kind of like to keep the wood because I know that I'm never going to get it again. Marty would never get it again. And, so let's say we sell the wood. So what? I mean, I'd rather have the wood than the money. Oh, cool, Thomas. Hey, Thomas, speaking of that, now, the place that Goodwin's asked me to take photos, but to be honest with you, I don't have any of my good camera equipment down here. And I was in there the other day and it's so damn dark. I know if I take the photos, which I'm going to do anyway, just because I said I would, they're shitty photos. It's dark, the beams are up high, they're on a floor that's been there over 125 years. So, other than, me not being full of shit, I don't know what good that the photos are going to do this place. But look at those videos on YouTube. Heart Pine from Goodwin's, Micanopy, Florida. That's the same kind of wood we have. Some of them are 100 feet long. Yeah, this wood will never get scrapped and wasted. There are a lot of people that want it. It's impossible to get. It's basically only left in old textile factories, and most of those have been torn down. Yeah, some are 100 feet long. Yep. But I didn't know a damn thing about honestly, there's like 140 variations of pine. Loblolly I've been reading about, white pine, yellow pine. Actually, longleaf pine is a from the yellow pine family. But it's a hell of an interesting story. There's only about 5% left. If you look up longleaf pine. The good news is there are plenty of people that are interested in it. It's funny because, if you guys have been around a while, I never really gave two shits about like subscribers and views and all that kind of stuff. I really didn't. There were things that interested me, and I just took videos and I uploaded them, and I never really planned on like having people watch them. I mean, it's great that people like them or there's an interest, but it doesn't motivate me in any way. I just watched an absolute fantastic hour interview with a neurosurgeon last night. It's been on there 5 years. It's got like 400 views. And if you look at from an ecology standpoint, and you look at longleaf pines and what's happened to them, there's a lot of smart people out there that just find out about them accidentally that I do. And if you look on YouTube or you just Google longleaf pines, it's just nice to see that there's a bunch of people out there that are going balls out, bringing these things back to fruition. There's a lot of them in Texas, Penny, and you get nothing for it. And that's the kind of stuff that motivates me. I mean, it's you got to go out and dig these holes and plant these trees, and nobody gives two shits. But you know in your heart of hearts that it's the right thing to do, and you have an interest in like trying to bring them back in a small way. And it's nice to see when you go on the internet that there's a lot of people that think this way, and they're doing what they can to do the right thing, even though they're never going to have a popular YouTube channel. Who cares? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it. What I will try to do, though, if I could, is my people that I know on YouTube, this is what I will try to do for you. I will try to get one beam, or maybe a partial beam, and I'll saw up like in 6-inch blocks, like one that's damaged or something. I'll send you guys a piece of this heart pine from a 400-year-old longleaf pine. It's the most coolest, fascinating uh, grain you'll ever see in a piece of wood. Yeah, look it up. Longleaf pine. Yeah, it would be beautiful. Yeah, it would be beautiful floors. It would. Now, this is just, I don't want to say cheap, but this is just white pine, you know? But a lot of people don't like knots in their wood, believe it or not. This is just white pine around here. Yeah, I just think it's cool. I love the look of like wood on there. Yeah. Yeah, wood's cool. Hey, John boy. Oh yeah, you use nutshells on that penny. You got different grits. Different grits. That's a nice birthday present. You got different grits. You got to tumble those for a long time now, like a week, 2 weeks. So, make sure you use the hard rocks so they don't crumble away. I'll tell you this though, Penny. I've done that myself. I have a rock tumbler, and I know this sounds terrible, and I know you just got this as your gift, but a lot of times it's cheaper to buy them already tumbled. By the time you buy those shells and you run that electricity that long, and it's just, it's cheaper to buy them. Yeah, it's fun to use. It's cool because you can get rocks from here. Now I've got some rocks here I put aside for you here. This is big quartz territory and granite around here. I got some rocks I put aside for you here. Electric's not bad because it's a low voltage more. And I'll tell you another thing too, they're noisier than hell. And whenever you do it, make sure you bolt that thing down because over time it'll vibrate. It'll scoot across the floor and vibrate a hole in the side of your drywall. No kidding. Oh, do you, Thomas? Thomas, where are you located? Where are you located? Yeah, we got some big ass rocks, quartz here. Oh, southeastern Indiana. Yeah, I know some guys around here with some big Indian artifacts collections. I haven't. I found one thing that kind of looks like a arrowhead. I don't really think it is. You know how it is. If you see enough rocks, you're going to find one that looks like something. It isn't a definitive arrowhead, I don't think. But I know guys like where you find the big rock Indian things around here, like down around the Savannah River and stuff like that. I'm not saying you can't find some out here, but anybody that I've asked around this immediate area, they lived here their whole life. They haven't found one arrowhead. So, it's not like Native Americans were in every square inch of everywhere. Hey, Blue, how you doing? Oh, yeah, I remember that, Thomas. What kind of artifacts do you have down there besides arrowheads? Did you see somebody left me a nasty comment when I did that video on Andersonville a couple of weeks ago? Good, Blue. How you doing? Not on this property. It hasn't. Not here. No, they'll ruin your house, Simca. Those woodpeckers. You gotta get something to scare them away. They'll wreck your house. I'm in Crawfordville, Georgia. Oh, good, Simca. Oh, do you find hatchets? What Native American tribes were down around there, Thomas? Anything I find Native American, I give it to Mary. Oh yeah, they'll work. They will get used to them after a while, though. They'll get used to them, Mary. Nothing. Hurricanes, nothing in Hilton Head. You'd think Hilton Head would be like a premier spot. I know I thought that. And then, I met Marty and I had access to it, but it's not. First hurricane that went by that place is a couple years ago, first one in 100 years. If you look at the historical path of hurricanes, they don't really do shit to Hilton Head. They're east and then they move north. I mean, they got like 4 foot waves. It's windy, kind of like it is here today, but nothing, no big deal. Hey, ACB, how you doing? Oh, really, Penny? Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I did that. I did that. I don't think there's. I mean, I've taken some videos of these creek beds before. If you're a rock collector, this would be paradise for you right here on this property. We got 3 miles of the coolest sand bottom creek that's like, you know, almost dry most of the time. I mean, you could go back there. I could get you 5 tons of rocks today. Cool looking rocks. Yeah, we're this as I said, this is big quartz and granite territory. but it's not the good granite like you'd see. I'm not saying they never make countertops out of it, but they don't very often. This is mostly granite used for monuments and tombstones, graves markers. Yeah, you would really like it here, Penny. Yeah, you'd love it. All sorts of different colors and, you know, I might go back there today and find a couple of them. Yeah, I can bring you some good rocks when I. Do you have a lot of rocks up there, Simca, or not? Because I can bring you some killer rocks, big ones too. Oh, you think so? I bet you couldn't, Thomas. I bet you couldn't. Because I know people that were interested. There were Indians. I've already looked at the mounds and like the historical sites of Indians. They weren't in every square inch of everywhere. I've already looked it up through the state and the Bureau of Indian Affairs maps. Yeah, I don't think they're here, Thomas. Oh, you can't take them? Oh, I can get you some from here because this is private property. I just saw a big one yesterday. Probably weighs 40 pounds. It's a big, cool looking yellow quartz thing. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll go back there. I've already done some videos, but I'll take you a couple other. I'll make a couple little videos uh, today. I've been back there before. It's really great rock hunting area. Yeah, you're right, Thomas. You know, there's different schools of thought on that. You know, I'm that way. I mean, it's cool to have like a rock in its natural form, but it's also pretty cool to have one polished and you can appreciate the patterns. Hey, Ruben, how you doing? No, I'll take a video of it today. I already got it. I already got it mapped out. We have runoff here in a couple places where the rocks end up piling up. I'm telling you, I could give you 5 tons of cool looking rocks today. Actually, I'll show you some right, a couple I've set aside right here out on the front porch. I think you think are cool. One looks like this. I don't think this is what it is, but this is what it looks like a hybrid piece of granite mixed with coal, which it's not, but it's cool looking. I'll show you. Hey, salty girl. See, look at these. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But the rocks here are fantastic. Yeah, it's like sparkly. Yeah, I don't have too hot of a signal out here. Hang on, I'm going to go fill up my coffee. Be right back. Oh, you still have no power. Oh, that sucks. Oh, wow, Thomas. Oh, cool. You want to sell any of it? Hey, Patricia. You hear that wind? Oh, wow, that sucks. Well, I gotta water these plants. Nah, we were supposed to get some rain today, but it looks like we're not gonna get it. Even Hilton Head's not getting much. I gotta water these plants, though. Hang on, I gotta water these plants. Yeah, world sucks. See, now I just heard this snapping noise. Sounds like gunshots, but believe it or not, it's trees snapping in the woods. Hey, Faye. Believe it or not, it sounds just like a gunshot. Yeah, I already drank my one coffee. I've been cutting back on my coffee. I got back on some new blood pressure medication. I'm on a health kick. Quit eating crappy foods. I'm not eating the best. Like that PF Chang's isn't like exactly the greatest for you, but it is brown rice. And as soon as I knock off this bottle of scotch, I'm gonna be not drinking too, just because of the calories. I like to lose about 25 pounds. Yeah, these acorns, so will these pecans. They'll put a dent in the top of your car. Yeah, a lot of the leaves are coming off the trees here. You can see a lot better in the woods here. Yeah, carb bread, pizza, that kind of stuff. That's what really make you fat. Goldfish, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna set a weightlifting room up in my new place too. I was a workout nut my whole life, ever since I was in my teens, up until about 4 years ago. I hate working out now. I gotta like force myself to do it. Where before I'd spend like 4, 5, 6 hours in the gym. Yeah, the woods here are really pretty here. Once like that main like ground growth starts to die. These are huge pecan trees, giant, probably 80 or 90 years old, 3 of them. That vulture's been coming out walking around on the ground a lot more. I've been leaving him pieces of meat out there. He doesn't think he realizes I'm no threat. Hot peppers growing. Look at the teeth. And these, I see these hogs have been in the back. I see where they've been digging up the ground. Look at the teeth on that one. Yeah, we're building it now. We're getting the pad poured like next week. 60 feet wide by 80 feet long. Actually, it's going to be right over there. Yeah, raccoons are smart. They're hard to get. A building where I'm going to have my house inside it, plus store the equipment too, plus a weightlifting room. Yeah, we got feral hogs. Yep. I mean, we both of us are animal lovers, but there's a point where it gets to where they're wrecking your stuff, like these damn carpenter bees. I mean, there's some days I actually let these things out of the jar, but they will wreck your house in the spring when they're nesting. I got 3 dead ones in there, 1 dead one in there. They dug like 60 holes in this house. Perfect 3/8 inch hole. You can hear them chewing through the wood in the spring. So that's why I put these bee traps. They work too. I bet I killed 200 of them with these jars and another 100 or 200 with a tennis racket. I hate killing the damn things, but man, they'll ruin your house. Yeah, they're doing that a lot in Texas, shooting those feral pigs. You know, I don't like shooting those either, but if you see how it looks like a damn rototiller got loose in your yard. I mean, I don't really care about like out in the woods, which is why we haven't done anything. But if they started coming around they'll make this whole yard look like hell in about a day. So I get why people don't want them there. Yeah. We haven't had to kill any. We got a night scope, night vision on a rifle. I mean, I hate killing them, but I will if I have to. If they start tearing up this property that we can see, I hate shooting them. Like I said, I don't even want to kill these damn bees. You know, one thing about here, I throw it out the back door. It doesn't matter what it is, chips, bagels, grapes, watermelon. You throw anything out the back door, it'll be totally gone in the morning. I don't care what it is. You don't think you'd eat a feral pig? Hey, Egbert. It's nice and cool. I wore long jeans yesterday. Yeah, cheating. Yeah, they're just trying to live. They can't help it. They were born into this world as a pig. They got to eat. I mean, I don't feel good about doing it, but that feeling will go away when your whole yard looks like shit. There's some big ones they shoot down here too. I guess it's bow season down here. You can shoot deer with a bow. All these hunting, see, like the property that borders against this on the other side, that's a paper company. They lease it out to hunting guys. Hunting's big down here. These deer are small. I don't know around here compared to. I mean, not like key deer or something like that in the Keys, but they're not like big deer. See now these little grave markers for these 3 dead dogs. That is actually Georgia granite that you'd find down around here. That's the kind you'd find up in Elberton as well. You know, just kind of plain gray granite. That's Marty's uncle. Dogs that he had died that he buried here. Yeah, we don't. The deer seem to be pretty skittish about coming up to the house. But it got down to like 49 here the other night. It really did a number on these mums. I thought they were tougher than that. Yep, Pet Cemetery. Yeah, they are. Yep. Yeah, no, there are. Yep. I'm not really into like rock hunting that much. I mean, around here, I see a cool looking one, I'll do it. This is all Georgia granite here. This crushed stone in the driveway. I mean, it's all over around here. It's the same granite they make memorials and headstones out of, but it's just kind of plainish gray looking. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't do that great when it got cool here. Not really. Yeah, dull looking, yeah. Oh, do you? I was seeing on the internet where they shot some big bucks in Kentucky. I mean, huge. I didn't think they had them like that. Probably on a damn game preserve or something. Oh, 60 salty girl. Yeah, there's a lot of deer around here. I noticed they like to hang around the side of this dirt road. I probably like it because they can see good and it's, you know. But it's a 2 miles from here to the concrete road, and I bet every day I see 20 to 30 deer. There's a lot of them down here. There's two big bucks roaming around here too. But they're safe here. They're not going to get shot. They're pretty good at figuring out where they're safe. Oh, cool. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here, you guys. Take a shower. May run up and get a little coffee. Get out of the house for a little bit. So you guys have a good day today. You party on. Good luck to you down there, Salty. Hope your power comes on. Yeah, we don't let any hunting going on here either. Hunt free zone, nope. What's the temperature here right now? It's actually it's only 65. Bye, Penny. See you, Chris. You too, Salty Girl. Good luck. Oh, cool, Mystique. You guys have a great day today. Goodbye.